So today I have just two quick book reviews. I've been reading books off my daughter's bookshelf because they're typically fun. I like kind of the genre she likes to read as well, but then also it gives us something to kind of talk about and reflect on kind of what we read. So the first one I have is called Masterminds by Gordon Korman, and this was just released this year. And the premise of the book is that there's these kids and they're in this town called Serenity, New Mexico, and it's written from the perspectives. Each chapter is from the perspective of a different kid, so you kind of get a glimpse into each of their lives. And I won't spoil any of the surprises along the way, but it definitely was an interesting book. My daughter got to the end and she says, "Oh wow, the ending's really sad." And it was kind of weird. And it is. There's some scientific experiments things going on and some clever escapes and just kind of the wrestling of what ethical scientific behavior looks like. So it was definitely kind of a different, interesting thing. The other book that I just finished reading is The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. And this book is a little bit older. It's from 2005, and we picked it up on vacation, and I said, "Oh yeah, it looks like, it's about World War II, it looks like an interesting book." And my daughter, she got a little ways into it and she brought it to me and she's like, "Mom, there's some language in it and I don't think I should read it," which was really wise on her part, and I, on my part, should have checked it a little bit closer. So I decided to read it and see what I thought. It is a tremendous book, but not for a young teenager, not quite a teenager. It does have a lot of language and it's pretty dark. But the story, the writing is amazing, and it follows this girl through her experiences in Germany as a foster child that was placed in the home of Hans and Rosa, and just her experiences as the book thief. And it's written through the eyes of death, and death is kind of telling the story, and it jumps around to different places in the war, and there's just some beautiful intersections of people's stories throughout the book. So I finished it this morning, just really quick at the kitchen counter, and I was just sobbing. I mean, just the end is just so powerful, and it just demonstrates how words can hurt, words can heal, words are strong, words can be angry, and just the power of them, and the power of humanity and the power of love, and just all those things intersecting during that terrible time in Germany during World War II. So two very different books. One I would definitely, The Masterminds, would recommend to my daughter's going into 6th grade. So I'd say, 5th, 6th grade. Be a great book. The Book Thief, I'd say a little bit older, if your child is once they're able to handle more difficult themes, because there is quite a bit of that in that book. But as a grown-up, as an adult, man, it just really was a moving book. So those are the two books that I read recently. Two recommendations for you.